Hey, guess what? I'm running out of yogurt. And I haven't made a yogurt video in a year. But I learned a new word. I'm going to use it on you because I like new words. So you're going to get, it's called a nothing burger. So I'm going to look for all kinds of places where I could use it. All right, so running out of my fresh yogurt that I make that's like a pudding. See, I've lost 55 pounds doing very low sugar, low carb diet, okay? The problem with that is I need my desserts. So I figured out how to make a yogurt, a Greek yogurt, that is incredibly good. Good enough to replace ice cream? Yes. Good enough to replace pudding? Yes. Well, how do you do that, Peter? Watch, we're gonna do it. So I'm gonna run through it because I know I watch YouTube videos just like you guys, okay? So I know that I don't like to have to watch a whole freaking video to find out how the heck to do something. See, I'm in Miami, so we have something. Like Ricky Ricardo, I have to explain to you, okay? So I explain. You need an Instant Pot. There it is, okay? See that says yogurt? So you need an Instant Pot or one of these units that say yogurt on them, okay? Then you need a carton of 100% grass-fed milk, all right? The grass-fed milk is going to give you vitamins and nutrients that no other milk, including the Fairfield milk. And you need something to start your yogurt. So you're just going to use existing yogurt, fresh existing yogurt. So now this needs to be clean. Now, depending on how crazy you want to get on cleaning it, I wash it with Dawn, okay? Dawn does not kill bacteria. Remember, as we make yogurt, we are growing bacteria that we are targeting. We don't want the bad stuff. So to get my pot clean, I wash it out with Dawn, which floats the bacteria and stuff to the surface. Then I give it a spritz with the Clorox kitchen spray. Then I let it sit there for a minute. By the time I turn around, jump up and down, do 5 jumping jacks. So then I rinse it out and it needs to smell nothing. It needs to have no smell in there at all. So we're going to take the milk, we're going to put it in here, we're going to put the yogurt, 2 tablespoons in here, we're going to mix it up and we're going to put it in the Instant Pot, push the yogurt button, come back in 10 to 14 hours. I do mine on a 14-hour cycle, and you've got yogurt. After that, you need to have a straining system. I bought this one. It's magnificent. Oh my God. I bought it on Amazon, and basically you put the yogurt that's going to come out of the Instant Pot in here. Overnight, it drains it out. All right? So now those of you guys that want to stay with me, the show might be a nothing burger, okay? But hopefully we can make some yogurt. And then I'm going to take the yogurt, I'm going to kick it up a notch so it actually becomes like a pudding. All right, so let's get the show started. The first thing I'm going to do is I wash the pot. Now, if you're anal, if you have everything you need, so you can go away. Go. Now, you could stay and watch me make Greek yogurt, very, very low carbs, okay? So if you're sugar watching, okay, even if you're not sugar watching, sugar is not good for you, all right? So here's what we're gonna do. We are actually going to put the milk in here, add the starter. I'm gonna kick it up a notch. We're gonna put it in there and come back tomorrow, okay, where I will continue. So let's do that together. I wash the pot. I used Dawn, scrubbed it out with a little scrub brush. Then I sprayed it with bleach, rinsed it out. Now, if you're anal and you're going like, oh, I want to make sure, I got to boil it. I should boil the milk. No, you don't have to boil the milk. The milk is ultra pasteurized. It's sterilized in there, okay? The trouble is you and me, all right? When we touch it, we can add bacteria. So if you really want to get down, you could put like a cup of water in here and run it in your Instant Pot on the pressure and run it for a minute. And then rinse it out. It'll be hot and it will have sterilized it to an even higher degree than what I'm doing. Okay? So let's get the milk. I'm going to open the milk. This is the hard part. Okay? Oh, I got it open. Okay? Hard part number 2. Got to pull the cap. Make sure the cap is sealed. Pop. Okay, got that open. Okay, you can relax now. The hard part is over. We've opened the milk. Let's pour it in here. We're going to pour it here. Do I have a camera to show you me pouring the milk? Do I? Yes, I do. Look, that's Peter pouring the milk in Peter's kitchen. Wow, that's pouring the milk. I put it all in there. Then I push the button and I come back to me. Whoop, there I am. Okay, so that's pasteurized milk, sterilized. It doesn't need to be boiled. Don't put your finger in it. Don't let the dog lick it. Don't let the baby throw up in it. Don't let the whatever. Come up with something good that'll make you laugh. All right, now we need starter yogurt. Now, any yogurt, pick the bacteria that you want. Okay, so this is my starter yogurt. Let's see if I can show it to you. That's my starter yogurt. So I go full fat because I want the fat. So if you're the kind of person that's like, no, 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 no to fat, well, what can I tell you? I want the fat. So use the low fat, all right? But the fat is what's going to get in there, and it's going to actually digest the lactate and the enzymes in the milk and turn it into a yogurt. So how much do I put in? This is very scientific. I just close my eyes, I scoop out a tablespoon, drop it in. I close my eyes, I scoop out another tablespoon. So 2 tablespoons to 1 carton of milk. By the way, when I buy this yogurt, I save all these cartons. Because when I'm finished making the yogurt, I put my own homemade fresh yogurt back in the cartons. So I only keep a couple of these around to use as starter. Then I quickly close it up and put it in the refrigerator. Now I'm going to stir this up. Stir, 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 stir. I am stirring this up. So we are actively making yogurt right now. Can you see me stirring? Now I'm going to kick up the yogurt 1 notch. We're going to take this up and we're going to make this yogurt be like a frickin' pudding. So what am I going to do? Close your eyes because I don't want you to see. It's a secret, okay? All right, so I'm stirring it up. So the purpose of the stirring is to get all that yogurt and milk mixed up, okay? So you need a teaspoon, okay? Not tablespoon. And you're going to use something called monk fruit, like monkey, okay? And this is monk fruit, and it does make a difference. I'm going to put a link to it. So what's different about this one? And I'm going like, you gotta buy this one. All right, so this one is organic, number 1. Number 2 is pure monk fruit. It's not mixed with other crapola, okay? The other crapola makes it like erythritol and stuff like that, or Swerve or Splenda. You don't want that in your yogurt. All you want is the authentic monk fruit powder, okay? So how much am I going to put? I'm going to put a little more than a half a teaspoon. Probably closer to a full teaspoon, okay? So I'm going to sprinkle it. I'm going to stir, and I'm going to sprinkle as I stir because this stuff likes to clump up, okay? So what am I doing? Am I making a sweet yogurt? I'm making a sweeter yogurt. Okay, so now I'm stirring in the yogurt. I'm stirring in the monk fruit, okay? So it might take a minute to stir this all in, all right? So I'm going to stir that all in. Now, if you want to put some vanilla in here, this is the time to put vanilla, all right, if you want to flavor it. There's other flavorings you could put. So let me give you another glimpse as to how it's turning out. You see how it's all mixed up? You don't see the powder anymore. Actually, you're beginning to see a little bit of a foam, which is good. So we have basically finished the first part. So this stuff is very, very moisture sensitive. When I say this stuff, I mean the monk fruit. The powder is moisture sensitive, so it likes to clump up. So now once I stirred it up, okay, I am ready to call it a day. Okay, so I'm going to pick this up. Let's go over to the camera over here. Let's get the containers out of the way. I'm going to put this over here and put it in, okay? Then I'm going to seat it, and I'll put the name of the Instant Pot that I use, okay? I'm going to seat it down here. You want to go to 14 hours, so do it, and it's an overnighter, all right? And then once you close it, your 14-hour, you just push start. and that right temperature is going to culture the bacteria that we put in there. And I'll be back tomorrow where we're going to take the yogurt out of here and we're going to put it in the strainer. Then it's going to be another day. So this is a 2-day process. Oh my, Peter, it's Instant Pot. You said Instant Pot. No, 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 no. This is about healthy, 100% grass-fed organic yogurt and nothing else except the sugar that we added in the form of monk fruit. All right? So I will be back in 14 hours and we're going to get the yogurt, gonna get the lime out of the coconut and gonna bowl it all up. Okay? That's the song. All right. See you mañana. Actually, it is now the next day. Hi, did you sleep well? All right, we made yogurt. Overnight, we made yogurt. It's finished. Let's see if I can show you. Yep, it turned off. It's finished. We got yogurt in the Instant Pot. So, what are we going to do? Well, first, let's open it. Let's open it up. I don't want it to drip, so we're going to go over there, shake it off a little bit. There will be runny water. All right, so let's get a magic spoon out of the drawer. And we have yogurt. Look at that. How come we're not in the camera? There we are. We got yogurt. All right, so what we want to do, this has been in for 14 hours. So remember, this is my recipe, okay? So I like it at 14 hours. Some people do it for a lot less. So what we got to do is, because I'm keto, okay? Keto means low sugar, low carbs, all right? So because I am keto, I want the carbs out. So the whey, which is the liquid, you ever open a can of yogurt or a container of yogurt? Okay, so this is the magic strainer. I got it on Amazon. I don't even, what's the name of it? Euro Cuisine, okay? I'll put a link down below, okay, because I don't know what the name of it is actually. All right, so what this does is it's got, all right, so it's got this strainer thing. Now these things here that are the straining windows, let's call them the straining windows. Okay, so it's got a hub in the center. It's got all these straining windows. Okay, so these straining windows are actually going to strain the yogurt. And guess how long? Overnight. So after I do this, I'm going to see you again tomorrow, okay? So I'm going to put this here in the basket. So I'm going to take the yogurt. I'm going to pour it in here. Wow, is this rocket science or what? So I got all the yogurt poured in. Let's do upside down, shake it around, all that kind of good stuff, okay? So there's a little bit yogurt here at the bottom. I could get one of those spatulas and scrape it out. That's a very good possibility. I'm going to put this back over here. Okay. Now I'm going to tappa. But the fun part is coming up. When I take it out of the strainer, you're going to see how much fun it is. All right. So I'm going to leave it in overnight, which means maybe 24 hours. So remember, we want to get the whey to drip down, okay? All right, so what you're doing is by extracting that, for every cup of whey that you get, you're removing 13 carbs from your yogurt. So the yogurt comes all the way down to being maybe about 4 to 6 carbs, depending on how big your serving size is. All right, so I'll see you tomorrow when we're going to take it out of this strainer. I'm going to put the strainer in the fridge, okay? I am going to take this whole strainer, the whole shebang, which I will put a link for it down in the whatchamacallit, and see you tomorrow, all right? Going in the fridge now. Bye. All right, another day, another dollar changed. It's the next day and the yogurt's been straining. Let me go grab it out of the fridge. Bring it to the camera. Here we are. Hi. So the yogurt's been straining. Can you see the whey, the liquid on the bottom? Okay. So for every cup of whey, we actually have 13 carbs. So we've been removing carbs from the yogurt by straining it. So let's open the top. Open this up. Okay, so this is the yogurt. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to plate it. So now let's go over here. I'm going to take a plate. I'm going to put it upside down. And I'm going to turn this over like that. Okay, then I'm going to go to the overhead cameras so you can see. And you'll see it separate as I tap. Boom. Now, you want to see something pretty? Okay, it's like a ring. It's not centered, but look at that. It's like a giant, there we go, a giant yogurt, donut of yogurt. It's absolutely gorgeous. You could just put that in the fridge if you got a cover. Okay, so look at that. That is the yogurt. See, it even has the grooves and stuff. Okay, so this is gorgeous. So what am I going to do with this? I save the containers from where I buy the yogurt from Publix. Okay, so this is a 5% Fay, F-A-Y, whatever. Okay, so I put them through the dishwasher. They're really nice. I save the caps. Now I'm going to take the yogurt from here and put it into the container. And this is like a very hard thing to do. I mean, it should take all your concentration to be able to do that. So I'm taking and I'm grabbing it and it's going right in the container. And I'm going to go all the way around and in it goes, okay? It fills up the container, I would say, about 3/4 of the way. The way, get it? The way, you drained out the way? Okay, enough with the jokes, okay? So, there, that's my yogurt. Now I can compact it down. I can lick my fingers. Glad I did that off the camera. Now, this is very, very fragile. So you want to clean it very carefully. I have this very soft brush and I'll rinse it out with water. Then I'll spray it with that Dawn that comes with, you could spray it, okay? And then I'll brush all around gently and then I'll brush the outside, rinse it again. Make sure you get in the hole in there or you're going to get stinky winky. It's going to stink in there. So you spray the Dawn in there and wash it gently. No dishwasher, okay? So what happens is you could rip these little screens. So this is like a crazy soft brush. I can actually put it on here. It feels good, okay? And that's how I wash this out. So that is how I made the yogurt. Okay, let's do one thing. Everybody does a taste test. So how dare I leave without doing the taste test? So I'm going to take some of the yogurt out of the container. All right. This is where I make all the faces, how good it is and all that. But seriously speaking, being on the keto diet, I need this because this is a substitution for ice cream and it's a substitution for pudding. And it's not like, oh, I'm settling on crappy stuff. I'd rather have the real ice cream. This is that good, okay? So what you really want to do is you want to spend a little extra time in the development of the yogurt in the Instant Pot, which is where I take it to 14 hours, okay? And then I do this, I do it until I actually get almost 6 cups, okay? So this is right under the 6-cup line. So it usually takes 24 hours. So we've done the yogurt, we've had fun. Start making it yourself. I'll list this in the description below, okay? So that's important. The Instant Pot, if you don't have one and you want to buy one, I'll put that in the description below. And these things, I buy them from Publix. It's the 5%. I don't get the low fat, okay? I'm on low carb, which means the fat content needs to be in there, plus it's going to eat. Now you can make more yogurt from this yogurt, but I buy the containers and I only use this as a starter. Then I put it back in this container and then I eat. Every night I have a dessert. I put some yogurt, I put a couple of strawberries, or I'm going to learn how to make strawberry preserves. If I do a good job, I'm going to make a video. All right, Peter Gregg, do you need to be told to subscribe and give a thumbs up? You want to help me? Say something nice, all right? That's the feedback I get from you. All right, God bless you guys. Peter Gregg, catch you later. Bye. Whoosh.
You have just watched another Peter Gregg video. Something warm, human, and wonderful happens when you watch Peter Gregg. Thank you for watching.
I just finished making the yogurt, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse the pot out. This is the after show, okay? You don't have to be here. Go. Go wash your dishes or something. So I'm going to rinse that out. And I got another one waiting in the wings, in the fridge. So I just took the yogurt out, just completed my, whatchamacallit. Where's my little super duper brush? So I'm just going to go around with this, inside, outside. Going to get that hole where the yogurt can't clog up. I'm fresh and clean. Didn't even need soap, okay? So I'm going to take this here. I'm going to take the new batch of yogurt that's waiting. I'm going to give it a little stir. Yeah, it's nice and actually it's nice and thick now, okay? But I need to get the whey out. I need to bring the sugar content down. So it's going to get strained to be Greek yogurt. So let's put this in the middle so you can kind of see what the heck's going on. All right, so now I'm just going to pour this in here. And it goes around all by itself because the yogurt's kind of loose, okay? And then I'll put over here. Okay, so now this is not really a show, so I'm not totally prepared. So I'm just going to get me a spatula out of the magic drawer. All right, so I'm going to move it all the yogurt over to the side so that I can kind of grab this with one hand and get the rest of the yogurt out of there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm using a spatula, one of those rubber silicone spatulas. Do you speak English, Peter? Yes, I do. Welcome to Peter's Kitchen After Show. So on this after show, I am spatulaing out the leftover yogurt, okay? Okay, now that's about as much as I can get out of that pan. If I spent a little more time on it, I could do a better job. Okay, Ma, thanks. All you guys that are mawing me out there. All right, so I got as much as I can down there. Don't want to waste it. Got kids? Let them lick the bowl. Okay. All right, so now I got the yogurt in here. Gonna pat it down. Gonna put it in the fridge. And then you know what? Tomorrow I'm gonna come and it will have weighed itself out. We'll take the weight off our shoulder. We'll be removing the whey. We'll be going to the weigh station. Okay, it clicked. Okay, so now, actually it started dripping. See how it's got whey in there already? You see the liquid going around? Okay, so this is going to strain for 24 hours, and I'm going to get nice thick yogurt, and I'm going to put it in another one of these, because I put these, like I said, in the dishwasher, and I saved them. The caps, too. Don't forget the caps. Okay, so now the show's over. It was over before, so this is kind of like a little after show bonus. All right, catch you later. Thank you for being here with me. I do appreciate that. Bye.